But you don't know. We don't know. We're on the live. You don't know that you're even on there.
Okay, I fix it.
So you crack me up.
It's a love it from the start, but you know it has to part. That's the way I give my love. I'm still in love. What a man gotta do, what a man gotta do. Girl, but I never have to promise you no bling bling for all the girl. But I just love it when me bling bling control the girl.
I'm on the live. I've started my live. I don't know anyone else.
You wanna be my one and only baby girl. Night after night, make it feel love to keep you warm.
I don't know if it's my internet. Wait, it's not my internet acting
I
up.
know you want your cat, and me just can't perform.
Love you, baby.
I do you get the little loving of a God.
I know how to love me. To kiss me.
I do my take a little hard right star.
I don't know why.
Baby girl.
I love you, baby.
I dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not to say that's a dirty love.
I'm still in love. Said she flirt with her boyfriend, virgin in my
Do you remember this tune?
so she go bed with him. Catch disease, now it started spreading. She start to see penicillin, she dying. Mercy please, for life she begging. When she gets her to the mark, she heading. Said she broke out at the age of 7, strip dancing before she reached 11.
One man can satisfy her.
She needs more wood for the fire.
Huh?
Sex price getting higher. And more money she require. Oh, score and left she desire. So from the prostitution, what she won't retire. Flames and fire. Sun is cool. Burn the flesh, sell her and the fire. Said she want a man to take her to the movie. Then another set to buy her pearls and rubies. Says she not care about cuts and bruises. That's just the way she chooses. Says she needs someone to bring her autumn, summer, winter, spring cash. Carnival, splash and sing cash. New hairstyle, nails and bling cash. She's doing business, just bring cash. One man can't satisfy her. She needs more wood for the fire. The sex price getting higher. Some more money she require. Oh, score and left she desire. So from the prostitution, what she won't retire. Flames and fire. Burn the bed, tell her on the fire. Saddest day of my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling the pain. The saddest day in my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was going insane. Yes, try to erase all the memories. They're the ones that haunt me. If I could forget all about
Before, but it's like,
You know, yeah, it was acting up. Yeah, I'm trying to contact Shannon. I don't know what she's doing now.
okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nickita, that's Sister Mariam. Mariam, that's my friend Nickita.
Nickita. Okay, how are you? I'm good. I remember you from last week.
It's stuck. Oh, yes.
you may not be a movie star. You may not try.
You're listening to DJ Day.
But I love you in every way. I love you in every way. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, why?
When you're in a working, I drive a fast car. Coming out, but if you're out and we not come from far. You remember when we only have one arrow shirt and you muggle with me in your tight up skirt. As long as me there from Mars and the earth, me never forget where me a come from. Me not go dish your dirt.
I'll keep on loving you.
Always.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Why is Shannon? I've tried to call her.
She did tell you, she was telling you about her computer that she was going to take it. She don't know whether she's going to get it.
No. She said, and then she bring back a voice message saying that she wasn't able to get it fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check it. Hot sexy funky, girl, me say that you want me, and it no matter what your man a say, cause you know so that we are feeling up one day. Hot sexy funky, girl, me say that you want me, and it no matter what your man a say, cause you know so that we are get together one day. Yo, come and sit down and I watch you every day. Hey, I'm know so that you want come away. Here say your boyfriend a treat you like Jay. Woman, you know say that you should have with me. You know your man a play. I'm a promise and me never make you ball. Anytime you want me, take you shopping at the mall. Want that to me, make it.
Let me finish sharing, then I need to contact her because she's taking time. Because Anna Mindganika, she asked before, she said that what time we start, and I told her we got 2.5 hours to go.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Some ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. We come in the air to me bring the ganja. Babylon come alive with a tap by a can. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. We come in the air to me put the ganja. Babylon come. Big stinking helicopter flow through the air. With them call it weed eater. Them never did it when me was out in water, or when me did implying fertilizer. Yet out of the sky them spitting fire, and I'm a little youth man with a hot temper. Me dig up me stinking rocket launcher, and in all the air this was the helicopter me a chant. Some ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. People in the air to me put the ganja. Babylon come alive with a top fire me a chant.
Okay, let me call her. Because if she don't come the next 5 minutes, we'll start with her.
I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. I provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees.
When me see John, me see your way. Drastically straight from me. Philosophy, I live the proper way and then me read a chapter daily. One day in a city hungry.
Okay, let's start because Shannon, I don't have all day to wait for her. When she comes, then she can join in. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, no matter what part of the world you're in. That's our special greeting to you all. My name is Haja Kone and I'm based in London, United Kingdom. And today we've got Nickita and Sister Mariam on the show. So I'm gonna tell Sister Nickita to introduce herself and where she's based. Nickita, can you tell the audience who you are and where you're based, please?
Hi everyone. I'm Nickita and I'm based in London, United Kingdom.
Thank you, Nickita. And Sister Mariam, can you please tell the audience who you are and where you're based, please?
Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching. I'm Mariama, and I live in UK, but for presently I'm in the US. So, hope you love the show.
Thank you. And today we're going to be talking about friendship. We're going to be talking about anything toxic in friendship. So, Sister Mariam, because I wanted to start with Shannon because she's not here now, because she's the quiet, her and Nikita is the quiet one out of all of us. So I wanted to start with Shannon and then Nikita and then you today. But I don't want to throw it on Nikita straight away because she's new on this platform. So I'll give the topic to you, Sister Mariam. We're talking about today friendship, the fake friendship and the toxic friendship and the red flag in friendship. So can you please discuss to us some of the red flag in friendship, please, Sister Mariam?
Red flag in friendship. Wow, that's a very interesting topic. Very, very, very interesting. Just give me a second. I can just okay, for me, red flags in friendship. Wow. I don't know where to start because it's so difficult to talk about. It's a very good topic. When the relationship is one-sided, when you have a relationship with your friend and it's just you, it's just about one person, it's not about the other partner in your relationship, your friend, everything is up to you, You have to give account of what you're doing. You always have to be the one to talk, telling them your secret, and they're always sitting and watching. That's for me, that's one of the red flags. And the other one is that they don't respect the boundary, because sometimes you have a friend, you do tell them certain stuff, maybe just like advice. But some friends, they don't respect boundary. They want to like enter in and maybe like telling you what to do instead of advising you on what to do. Okay, and I have another one too. What do I call him? The one I was thinking about that, for example, like I was saying that when you explain stuff to them, they will never give you good. It's not like they're giving you good advice, but they want to like dictate to you what to tell you. And the other one is like not helping you to solve the problem, because you might have a problem. We friendship, we always say friends is good. Everyone need friends to talk to. You need someone special to talk to, even if you have your family. But some friends, even when you go to them and ask them for advice, they never give you good advice. They never give you an advice that solves the problem. They always want to add more to it. So I don't think I just stop there because we have more to say. Let me give the other people the talk.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Mariam. And Nikita, what about you? What are some of the red flags in certain friendship?
Well, with some friendship that I've had in the past,
Yeah,
they're always bringing drama into your life. That's
yeah,
the only time like they show up when there's drama, not there to be your true friend, and always wanting something. That's the only time they call you,
yeah.
or be talking behind your back as well, and they're always jealous of the other friends that you have also. So yeah.
Thank you, thank you so much, Sister Nikita and Sister Mariam. And what you both said is absolutely right. Like there's some friends, like what Sister Mariam was saying. I'll get back to yours, Nikita. Is in friendship, like there's certain friends that don't give good advices. Do you get what I mean? Right? Like you can be going through a certain situation and then you think instead of going to anyone else, let me go to my friends and let me talk to my friends and think my friend will advise me. And there's some friends actually like they enjoy deep down within themselves, they enjoy that you're going through that.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? They actually love it, yeah.
Yes,
That you're
that's
going.
so
So
true.
you thinking I'm going to my friend to talk to my friend about it. That friend you're going to talk about it, like she might be like, "Oh, yeah, darling, I feel so sorry for you." But inside her heart, she's like, "Yes, you deserve to go through it." But they're not gonna say that out
Yeah, but
loud.
yeah,
You
but
got
sometimes you can see on their facial
Yes,
expression.
yeah, something
Yeah.
you can even the way they give you hug, the way they pat you
Mm-hmm.
is different. You know you got the feeling, but the problem with us human, we're so attached. Like we can see all this sign and we
Yeah.
know like this person ain't good for me, but some of us are so used to it that
Yes.
like we don't like changes. Like we'll always think about we have known that friend for so many years. You know what I mean? So because we have known the person so many years, we easily continue to go to the person knowing full well that they're not
Mhm.
like they're not there for our own benefit. They're only there just for them to laugh at us
Or
from a
sometimes to make them feel better.
to make them feel better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing what you were saying, Nikita. So like there is some friends out there. So when they need something, that's the only time they can ring you, but they won't contact you to say how you doing, how's your kids, how's your family. The guy, I mean, we have that. But the problem we live in this society now, like I was saying, like we're so attached. We have this attachment as a
Yeah,
human being. Do you get what I mean? We don't want to be alone, and that's our biggest problem. And when you have that mentality where you don't want to be alone, you're going to end up with the wrong man. You're going to end up with the wrong friends
that's so
because
true.
you're scared of being alone. And we need to stop thinking like that and think about, you know what? I only care about my. It might sound selfish, but you say I only care about my own interest. And then because if you don't put yourself first, you won't be able to put nobody.
Exactly.
And that's what we fail to understand. Yeah, Sister Mariam, you can add some if you want.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. As you said, we all said, Nikita said, and I'm saying, and you also repeat the same thing. They have some friendship. Sometimes the main red flag is it comes from us ourselves. We just refuse to be alone, you know. And I always tell people sometimes when you're alone, it's the best time ever because it gives you time to think and then know yourself better and know what you really want, you know. But if you always have to be around friends, it's not easy because every decision that you make, you might end up asking them, and they might end up making you putting you to the right point and making you to make the wrong decision all the time because you have to decide yourself on what is good. Now, all the time, asking people or asking your friends because lately, friendship right now is. I don't say they don't have good friends. They do have good friends, but believe me, among 10 friends, 9.5 are good lately because either jealousy, either because they are jealous because you are beautiful and they are not, or because you have all the brand bag and they don't have it, they can afford it, or because you have a cute and lovely husband or cute and lovely fiance and they don't have it, or because you come from a rich family and they have no rich, or any little slight thing that you do. And those friends are the one that will just be there. They'll be pretending. As Nikita said before, you will know from their body language. But what I want to
Yeah.
say is some of them you don't even know from body language. Wallahi, because I came to Europe. I went to Spain when I was 18. I was very young. I got married and I went to Spain. I didn't have no mother, no father, nobody. There was just me alone with my ex. The marriage didn't go through and I live alone. You know, I was with friends. Believe me, even the body language, Nikita, you can't even find it. They will behave so nice to you. They'll be like an angel. And you, there is the point where you come, you call like, you'll be like, oh, my family, you know, I've already found a family or sister in there. So,
Yes.
but sometimes even the body language is hard to find because it looks so real to you. So real. The only time, maybe sometimes if you are lucky, because something will happen to you, nobody know, only the both of you. And the next thing, everybody know about you. Before you
That's
make up your
true.
mind, you are just in everywhere, you know. So we should just red flagging friendship is something that I've always want to really talk about. It's really hard. The only thing we should just learn to just be ourselves sometimes, you know. For example, if you are a friend, you are the one that always telling them your problem. They are not saying that is not a good friend. Because a good person, you know, how do I find that someone is a good friend or good or good partner when they are transparent, you know? Because when you are with
Exactly.
somebody, everything they tell you, you know, when you tell them something, they will tell you about this. Somebody that is transparent, that is very sincere, they don't hide nothing. They
Yeah,
always say it to you.
unconditional.
Yes, unconditional. When
Yes.
you love somebody unconditionally, you don't hide anything from them. You are very free to you know around them. You talk about everything. But when you have a friend and you see that they are very, very specific, they don't tell you certain things, and you know very well they are going through it, but they just pick, you know, just tell you a little one. That is a big time red flag, and that is what we have right now in the society. Is so much when you go out with your friend, maybe you have a good man, or maybe you are getting I'm so happy for you, girlfriend. And at the end of the day, be like, and when it's time for you to for them to really give you idea, or maybe they should contribute, you see them dressing back. Those are the friends that we should all avoid, you know. But it's so sad because this is something that's been going on for a very long time, and it's just going to be growing. And we just have to be very smart and try to be on our own. Sometimes it's good to be alone.
It is
It's
very
very, very
important
good.
to be alone because
Yeah.
that's when you become like you know yourself that way. If you don't be alone, how you going to know how you feeling, what you can achieve? You're constantly going. You don't have time to settle your mind. So it's very important to sometimes say, okay, for today I don't want no one around me. Today I'm just gonna focus on me, self love. What are my aims? What are my desires? You know, so it's very important. And always have your friends. Like some friends, they will use whatever secret you tell them as well against you. So in doing so, you're always running behind them and doing what they want. So you're not doing what you want to achieve, which is a really big red flag that you need to look out for because they're achieving while you're behind. That's not a good friendship to have. If
No.
my friend is achieving, so am I. So both of us on the same level, we grow together. That's what we're supposed to be building together. We're sisters or we're brothers. So let's build together, not pulling down the next person, you know, like a crab in a barrel. So you're not allowed to be up there and I'm down here. We need to go together, not one up, one down. And you rejoice when your friend achieves something. Say congratulations, not pretend, you know? So that's very important as well for me in friendship.
Yeah, you celebrate each other. You celebrate your friend. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it, Nikita. You celebrate your friend. Well, lately we don't have mostly friends that celebrate each other. It's so hard to find lately. It's so hard. It's very, very hard. Anyway.
Or some of them, for example, they can have a job, for example, they can be working and you're not working. And normally, if you know for automatically that your friend is not working, you can talk to your friend, okay, what kind of job are you interested in, and things like that. So, like, even when you come to them and say, oh my God, the way you're working, can I have the company number so I can contact the company? They'll be a bit funny with you. Do you get what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
they'll act like they want to help you, then the one is they're not helping at the same time. But it's like
Yes.
then you sit down and you're thinking, okay, so like it has to take me to ask you before you can go and ask your manager. Why could they just automatically just be like, oh,
Exactly.
you know what, this person is my friend. Let me hook my friend up, just like how I'm, do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. It did happen to me before when I was 16. I'm not calling off Haja.
no,
And
no,
I
no,
had
yeah, go
this
on, go on.
friend, and she
Yeah,
was working, and I wanted to work, and I talked to her. Oh, I went to visit her to a working place. It's not really going to visit her. I went to have a lunch with a friend, and
yeah,
uh, and at that time I was not working, and I went to the place. Just I was so lucky that she was working in the place too. Anyway, so I said, "Oh, girl, you working here?" She said, "Yeah," and I met her, and we had lunch. We started laughing. And I'm like, I'm looking for job. I'm looking for job. Why don't you recommend me to this place? She said, I don't mind them. They are like this and this place here. So luckily for me, at the same time, I was on the table and there was this lady that speak because it's Spanish they speak, but they needed an interpretation for somebody to speak English for them. The person was from England then.
yeah,
So nobody was in the restaurant that could speak English. The
yeah,
boss man was kind of struggling with the English, and this lady was speaking a real British English, like so, and I was in the next table, and she's my friend, so I kind of
yeah,
like her being. So I'm like, I told the boss man, her manager, I can help. I know what she's saying. So it's out with the lady, and I told her, and she told me what she wanted because she ordered for something, and they brought another dish, and I tried to explain to them the name of the dishes and what she wanted in it,
yeah.
and that was it. And I was able to help, and the boss man and her manager was like, wow. Hey, the manager asked her, "You have a friend like this? You didn't tell me. I'm looking for somebody that speaks English." And
Wow.
she looked like she know what she's doing. I'm looking for somebody. Why did you tell me? She said, but you never really bring. She was kind of like shame. I could see it in her
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
So the manager decided to ask for excuse for us, for me and my friend, that he wanted to sit with us and talk to us. So he sat down and he asked me what I was doing, and I told him that I'm not a job. I'm actually looking for a job. He's like, no, you are already working with me. That's how I got the job. And you know what? I was to that job there. I ended up being the manager for that restaurant. I worked there from like six
Wow.
years. I was even the manager at that place.
wow. You see
Uh,
how God can
yeah,
work. You see
yeah.
how God can
My
work.
friend, her face went down, and this is somebody that I used to like. Like I was so much into her. And I
Ella
saw the name of
Valley. No, Bali's saying hello to us.
Okay, hello, Maya. You're
Bali
shaking
will
you.
try to contact Shannon, but I don't know. I think Shannon might be sleeping.
I know.
Yeah.
Say, I saw that her face was so low. I work in the restaurant and I was the manager. I was there for more than 5 years. She was working with me. At the end of the day, she had to leave. Maybe it was not
Wow.
because of me, but
No, no,
just
no.
just
Okay, maybe it wasn't because of you, but maybe she just felt like now you are a higher position than she is, and she's been working there before you. You think I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were saying before. Some friends don't want to see you excel above them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that could be as well, which is quite sad. Because if I see my sister is hungry, why am I not going to help her out?
Oh, exactly. But the thing with Becky, not many people can have that mentality, and this is why, and it's mostly from our community as well. I've noticed. Did I mean the black community?
So
I don't know
true.
what it is. If we're scared, if one person do better,
Perfect.
if like
Yes.
Thank
it's
you very
always
much.
because the
See
other
you later.
the white community don't do that to each other. The
You might
Asian
not eat
community
that.
don't do that
I'm
to each
gonna
other.
eat
In
that
fact,
one.
they help
Yeah.
each other to come up. Did
Exactly.
I mean they'll
Exactly.
pull each other along to go up. But us black people will put in our mind, if I have this person,
I'm gonna have
then
it, me and
this
her.
person is gonna take my job
Thank
away
you
from
very
me, or
much.
she's gonna look down. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
thanks.
Like,
Yes,
you know, that's why our community we're always struggling. Honestly, we're
Oh,
always
I know
struggling
she
in
told
life
me.
because
Yeah, I
nobody
know.
wanna help
It's not
anyone.
easy with this
that
family
is
and
so
stuff.
true.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
that's
thank you
quite
very
sad
much.
to know that our families, our friends, our a sister or brother in the community need help. And because we feel so mighty and said, oh, I don't want them in to come in my circle or to know my friends or to come and take away my job. You
Yeah,
know, and that mentality is not good. If you have
exactly.
someone in need, you need to be there for them and help them, not pull
Exactly.
them
That's it.
down.
That's just what I
Exactly.
would. That's just it. That's the kind of friendship that we should be very careful of.
While you were
Those are the
talking
red
about fake,
flags.
toxic friendship and fake friendship, today's all about anything toxic, red flag in friendship. Yeah, you wanted to know what we're talking about.
Okay, Valley. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. That's as I was saying.
Oh, that's Shannon now calling. You guys talk. That's Shannon now calling. Shannon.
Okay. So you see, that's it. That's just it, you know. So we should really look for those red flag in friendship, you know, in that way where your friend, as you were saying, Nikita, your friend, you are always going up and your friend is down, and that's not friendship
Yes,
because it's gonna be level, you know. You should always, like, for example, as we're talking about job, you're working somewhere, you know, your friend is really hungry and they really need a job, just plug them in. It's not your company, you know. It's not like it's your
exactly.
dad. It's not your company. You're just giving her a hand. It's
It's
just
just
blocking tickets.
selfish. I think
It's
that's
just
just
be selfish. Yeah.
selfish.
That,
I went through that. I went through that. It was so funny. I was like, what? And little by little, I found out that she was not real. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. That's how I, right now, honestly, my family is just my friend. I have friends, so I have childhood
no, I
friends.
have
Yeah.
associate. I have
But
associate and
honestly,
childhood. Yeah.
friendship right
Like
now.
like Kia is somebody that I've known since I was 11 years old, isn't it?
Yes, from school.
Okay.
Yeah, Kia is the same age as my brother, my oldest brother.
Okay.
So she was my
Wow.
older brother, yeah, and I was
Wow.
a year younger than them. So Kia, she's always been shy. Do you know what I mean? And I'm always the outspoken one. I just always say to Keisha, Kia, you need to talk, man. You need to talk. You know, because I was just telling her before you went, Sister Mariam, is the thing with black, our community is the one that is suffering because us black,
Oh,
we
we
feel
are
that if we
suffering.
help one another, you know,
Yeah.
it will affect us. Do you get me? That's how I was telling her because you don't see the white people or the Asian people doing that. They, in fact, they help each other. There's this
Yeah.
thing. One Asian friend was telling me. One of my friend, my childhood friend, she opened a shop. So I said to her, I said, how did you manage to open a shop? You know, like, you know, with the same age. I was like, how did you manage to? She goes, no, Haja, we have this thing we do in the temple. She said, we do in the temple where we all put money together. And then, like, the person who lead the
It's
prayer
like a
in the
susu.
temple
It's
or
like a
something like that.
susu.
We call it
Yeah.
imam. It's a susu. We call it
It's a
imam.
susu.
Yeah, that would take a money to give it to somebody who want to start the business. Then when
Yes.
you start your business, then when you make your money and you make your money, then you can now pay them, and then
Yeah.
they can now take the money and give it to somebody else. So I was
Somebody
like,
else. Yeah.
"See, this is why the Asian
Wow.
people are going forward. Us
Yes,
black community,
they
you can
work
never say
together.
that. Never.
No.
Never. And we start from scratch. Nobody helping you. And even when you start from scratch, people will be there. Oh, they'll be discouraging you. That
Oh,
person, this woman,
definitely.
that business, she thinks she's it. She thinks she's better than everybody.
and
They'll
it's
even
not
go
only
somewhere
that.
else to buy rather to come even buy from you.
That's what I want to
It's
say. That's what
funny.
I want
always
to say.
At the
happens.
time that they're broke, that's the time they will come and buy from you and even ask you for discount. And
Yeah,
I think, like, how
that
does that work? When you
that's
have
what
money, you can go to somebody else who's a completely different race as you, spend your money without even asking for discount, yeah? But
Yeah.
and you don't go and support your fellow black person business. But then, as soon as you broke now, hey, my sister, hey, I want to buy that hat, yeah, but you know that £70 now is too expensive. Can you should break it down to 50? Like, why?
yeah.
And they expect for us to move forward. We can never move forward with that kind of mentality.
We don't promote each other. We don't
Exactly.
help each other.
No.
That's the problem we have. Okay, we do not help each other. Not at all. It's so sad, It's so sad. So that's
Or they only want
that.
to receive from you. Just want to
Yeah.
receive, keep taking,
But
taking.
Vali have wrote here, some rich black
Yeah,
person
he's
always
right. He's
wait for
right.
everyone to bow down to
To
them.
bow to them.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
That's
also
true.
true. That's also true. Our people are like that. When they have the money, they want you to bow down to them. Anything
Yeah.
they say, they want you to do it.
That's it.
You
Yeah.
know.
Those are the red flags.
It's
That's
their
when you
way
have
or
a
no
friend.
way.
She's rich. She from a rich family. Instead of her giving you contact, helping you, no. She always want you to be behind her, pull you
Yeah.
behind her. When she want to go somewhere, let's go. But she don't want you to do the same thing. That she want to introduce you. Like, let me introduce you to my dad, family. Let me introduce you to my uncle or my days, so they can help you do well. Something. They know you always have to be behind their back. That's what they do. Always have to be behind.
Because they want to feel that powerless, to feel like without them you can't be who you are.
Yeah,
Exactly, with that mindset. They have that mindset thinking, without me, you can't be, you can't, you Oh,
that's true.
thank you. Shannon is here.
Okay.
Bali, your favorite person, the person that you were saying that you miss her voice. Bali was saying that you miss your voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry that I'm late. I thought I had 10 minutes again before it started.
Okay, Shannon, introduce yourself, please, before we go forward, please.
All right. Everybody. My name is Shannon from
Her network.
Go Caribbean.
Shannon,
Understand my accent. If you'll have difficulties understanding, just raise your hand and I'll clear it up.
Bali, I've also said you have to go back out and come back in, Shannon. Your fingers froze.
Valley is talking about the Mandingo community.
Yeah, Valley said it's the jealousy that is killing the black community,
especially the Mandingo community.
So I have to use my phone to
issue.
talk
What
to
he's
you.
saying is just 100%.
Sorry about that.
That's just it.
How is everybody today?
We fine, Shannon. Shannon, your thing are frozen. You might have to go out and come back in.
You're hearing me?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you off, but come back in. Yeah. Her finger frozen. Yeah, see, Val is right. Especially Val is not only the Mandingo community. Trust me, it's the Africa. It's all of the African. If you go to the Caribbean side, so they will say the same thing, saying that it's hard for people to help them each other. You know what I mean? I think it's the all black community. We have put in our head, if we help somebody else, that person is gonna be better than us now. You know what I mean? That's why we don't help people, and then we want people to be in that same position where we can slowly laugh at them inside, to be like, look at this one, like that the community is hard. The community will come from is very, 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 very.
Then you carry on the same model because you're passing that on to your kids as well. You're not teaching them no difference. So the same cycle just repeating itself.
Exactly. You are right. Exactly. You're right there, my sister. You're right there. And this is why, like, even I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. It was last year, some point. I can't remember what month it was. It was two best friends. One of them owned a clothes shop, and then the other one poisoned. No, one got a business. Was it one got a job, and then the other one poisoned. Got so jealous. The one got a job. She poisoned her best friend. Poisoned her. You know,
Oh my
all
God.
jealousy. Yeah, the best friend got a job. The best friend came to her. When somebody's your best friend, you're happy with something good happening in your life. You come to your best friend, and be like, "Oh, guess what? I've got this job." And then she started telling her friend, and her friend got so jealous, and her friend poisoned her and killed her off. And
Yeah, and another one too on the. I think I saw it on the news. It's Nigeria. Somebody was coming from
it was
Africa,
the next,
Nigeria, going
yeah,
to London, and they poisoned her where when she went just to go to have a friend like farewell party with her friend. They poisoned her
yeah.
because
I
she
think
got her
it's the same.
visa.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she got
yeah.
her visa to go to England. Yeah,
Oh, that's the second one then. That's the second one.
yeah,
Shannon,
that's it. That's the second one. That one they did
Shannon, can
poison
you
her.
hear?
So
Shannon,
She's frozen.
I don't know what's wrong with Shannon internet today. Shannon, tell your phone to stop being a hater, man, or your laptop or your computer. Shannon, can you hear me? Oh my God.
Oh
I
no.
can hear you, but y'all can't
Well, you
hear
kind of
me.
breaking up. Yeah, the topic that would you kind of breaking up. The topic that we're talking about today is about red flag in friendship, fake friendship and red flag. She's gone again. I swear, Shannon make me laugh. But no, I don't know why it's playing up to the all the past few weeks have been fine, isn't it?
Exactly,
Yeah,
because I've been
it
watching
should
as
be
well.
fine.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be fine.
And our internet's been
Some
great. And now
Yeah, it'll
today.
be fine. It'll be sometimes it's like that, places. Yeah, so as
Um,
I was saying, the red flag in friendship, we should really look for them, and they are there. It's not to be ignored, it's to be and pointed out. And once you find out that, you should just leave. Just
yes.
run as far as you can because those friends are the one that will bring you down, and you will be with those friends for years, and you're never gonna go up. You're
That's
just
so
gonna
Yeah.
just be there, stuck there, and because just you are with the wrong person. Sometimes those energy, those negative energy, they really bring people down. You don't know when you're around people with negative energy, it always brings you down. You don't see it, but your energy, keep going down for whatever reason.
Violet, thank you for that advice. I will let her know now. Hello,
So
Yeah, one of the things that
turn off your the laptop, whatever. If you use the laptop or phone, turn it off and put it back on, and then come back on the show, innit?
yeah, one
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
things that I'm scared of in friendship is jealousy or jealous people. I don't like jealous person
yeah,
because they can be very dangerous.
dangerous.
yeah.
Thank you.
Very,
Very.
very dangerous.
So you don't know what they might do to you. They might set you up. They can, as we learned before, they can kill you. They will do so much things to you. So you have to be so
Yeah,
careful of jealous people. That's a
yeah,
bad
but
spirit to have.
yeah. Actually, the whole red flag thing in friendship is just jealousy. If you just read everything, if you just study everything, everything got to do with jealousy. Because they have to not like you, they have to be jealous over you for them to do this to you.
Yeah,
As you
but no,
said, since jealousy is so dangerous, so because they hate you, they don't like you, they're jealous over you. That's how it keep
yeah,
going
but
from one place
Mariam,
to
but
another.
some. I don't want to cut you off. Sorry to cut you off, but sometimes it's weird. It's the other way around. Sometimes they can have more than you have,
Yeah,
but also
Exactly. That's what I don't understand.
they can have
yeah,
more than you. They can have a better life than you, but then they will still be jealous of you. Like I don't
and
get
then
it.
and they still
Yeah.
hating on you. That's it. I think for me, I can say that's just insecurity, because that's where some people, some and friends are just insecure, of everything. So when they see you, you are kind of confident, they are friendly with you, and they see you being bold and confident, and they get threatened by that. So I think that's where he come from. That's where they start getting jealous over you, or maybe they feel that maybe you guys are going out, you see everybody just like you, when you go somewhere, but like, oh yeah, what's up, guy? You get a way of coming, and they coming along very easy with people. You got a way of, and anywhere you go, you just you fit in. You don't have to do anything hard to fit in. It's just your presence. And for them, they do struggle for that. So that's where it came from, especially those friends that have everything and they see you are you poor, you don't have anything, and they are jealous over you. The main problem they have is insecurity, because they don't fit in. So when they see you fit in easily, it just confuses them. How come she don't have anything? I have, or I'm not fitting in, she's fitting in. So you see, that's where the jealousy
Yeah.
starts. That's where they be like, no, what? Who is she? She don't have anything. I'm the one that's the rich girl. I'm the one who have everything, and she's always fitting in. That's just it. All is jealousy. Their own insecurity in them is the one that makes them to go around, and showing those red flags that we sometimes we are blind to. We don't even see them. It takes time
But
for you to really see
sometimes
them.
we like accepting that because that's the only what do you say, attention that we're getting, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
So
The
which
same thing
is
of
quite
not
bad
being
as
alone.
well.
Not
Yeah,
want
you
to
don't
be
want to be
alone.
by yourself, so you only accept
Yeah,
that toxic friendship constantly.
yeah,
Bali said here, my best friend is me, myself, and I. Don't
yeah,
give room to fix people in my circle. No, you didn't like him. You didn't like that. You didn't like me.
Yeah,
Now it's always me and my kids. Always. Like I
my
got friends.
kids
Don't get me
too.
wrong. I got friends. Do you know what I mean? I got friends, but even to go to my friends in my house is very rare. I don't do it. I'm always with me and my kids. Everywhere I go, my kids go. Do you get me? Because at the end of the day, I just feel comfortable in my own home. I feel
yeah.
comfortable. Yeah, honestly, I feel like people say to me I'm antisocial sometimes, but I just like my own comfort. Like because you go to people's house, you sit down, you talk. Half of the time, once you got leave, you did gossip. You gossip. They're gonna have a
About
gossip about
you.
you. That yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
about you.
yeah. They
Oh,
will start
guess who was at
echoing.
my house today? Blah blah blah. So you be the gossip. So to avoid all of that, it's better let me stay in my damn house with my children and watch some TV. At least the fridge and the microwave is not gonna accuse me of gossiping about them.
That's so true.
That's so true. That's so true.
And they won't be mixed up in anything that way.
I
Exactly.
know.
At least I'm not gonna be like, oh, the microwave, my own microwave was gossiping about me. I'm not gonna hear that, you know. So, so
That's it.
sometimes, honestly, because sometimes it's better to be alone. But then again, when you are alone, people want to make you feel like you less than.
Yeah,
She thinks she's this. She have changed. It's not that you have changed. You just a bit wary of the situation. You know what I mean? And sometimes in this world, we need to be wary of the situation. Like Nikki said, you can have some friends that can. Joseph said that is true.
yeah.
Is it Joshua? Am I saying it right,
Yeah.
Joshua?
It's
Yes.
just why. It's just
Yeah,
why.
Joshua said that's true. But it's true, Joshua. When you're in your damn house, your microwave will never accuse you of gossiping. Your fridge will never accuse you. You can relax how you want. If you don't want to wear clothes, you can wear clothes. If you don't want to wear clothes, you don't have to wear clothes. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, she came to my house naked. She came to my house like this. She came to my house. She put her feet up on my sofa." You're not gonna have that problem. Oh.
Exactly.
That's just it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
you're in your own comfort, you're in your own house. As a human, we just need to learn to learn to be alone. And our biggest problem, honestly, in life is because we don't want to be. That's why we end up with toxic friend. That's why we end up with toxic man because we don't want to be alone. We're scared.
That's
Half,
it. We're so
half of
afraid
the
to
people
be
in
alone.
this world is scared of being alone.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
that's
Because
true.
when they think about being alone, how they're gonna. Some of them feel isolated if they're alone. So when they think about all that, even if they know that certain friendship is not good for them, they will actually push themselves to go there. That little phone call that the friend is taking and be like, "Oh, how are you today? What are you doing today?" And then they actually think that the friend care about them. The friend don't care about you. Your friend want to
No.
hear what you're doing, so she can go and call so and tell her, "Hey, don't
yes.
mind that girl." Can you even believe it? I was talking to her on the phone today, and she was just there talking. That's how they are. That's how
That's
certain friends
true.
are.
No,
That's
that's
so
true.
true. That's why during the pandemic, a lot of them they didn't know what to do with themselves because they've never been alone. They've never been
You
alone.
just bring something up, Nikita. I'm so glad that you bring that up. When Corona first started, yeah, my mom called me. My mom was like, "Haja, we're all going lockdown." Me, I didn't even panic. I said, me, I'm used to lockdown. And then my little sister was panicking. My mom was panicking, because they used to going to work and they used to going out. My mom was like, "Aja, I know why you're not panicking. You always in your house." I said, "Yes, Corona or no Corona, I'm at home."
I'm at home, so
Exactly.
that's
Corona
it.
or no Corona. Even if our prime minister like, he can say we'll stay in the house for 1 year. What do you concern me? I don't care. As long as I got my food, my electricity in my house, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Exactly. That was
Nothing.
good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my me time.
Can you imagine? The only thing I didn't like about it though, it was when we have to do the children work online. Hey, the children classes. Hey,
Oh, okay, I catch you there.
yeah. I was at this teacher. They want us to suffer. Shannon. Hey, Shannon, what's wrong with your internet
Shannon is
again?
back. Oh, poor Shannon. She's better going through a
Oh,
lot today.
hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's breaking up. It's not clear.
Oh,
Shannon, sorry for today, though. This night doesn't want you to come online today.
So maybe turn off the camera and see if that helps.
Okay, Shannon, Keita's right. Turn off the camera and then just do your
sorry.
voice.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll go.
I think it's a little bit better. Oh no.
Chef gone again.
By the time Shannon laptop is okay,
The show is over. We
The
always
show-
go for the 5 minutes.
yeah, by the time she comes, and she and you married, she was so happy to. Oh my God, Shannon, Valley is gonna kill me today. Shannon internet is kind of toxic friendship. You guys are talking
That's it.
Valley,
Not very reliable.
honestly, you made my night. You made
Shannon,
Not reliable.
Shannon need to check that out internet. It's a toxic friendship there. Those one that don't want to leave you, you know.
and it's another one as well, yeah. But people think it's toxic, but I don't find it toxic, yeah, ladies. Is
Which
you
one?
know sometimes your friends can go a while, like 6 months, a year, like you guys not talking, but once in a while you message each other. But I'm talking about friend discussion because all my friends they say this to me, like they can go a years, yeah, or a year or a couple of months without talking to me. Then they'll call me. Then we'll be talking. We'll pick up where we left off. And they're like, you know what? All my friends say, they go, Aja, like we just love you because you don't hold grudges. Like somebody can go off, yeah, for 1 year, 6 months or something like that, and they'll come back and call you. You're not gonna be like, oh, so you remember my number? No, ask that because you know what, Tita, I believe in
myself.
I believe in
That's
life.
why I am with my friend
Yeah.
Rachel as well. We
Yeah,
don't see each
myself.
other.
It's like that.
Yeah, life.
We always catch up like nothing happened. I like it was yesterday.
Yeah. My friend
Yeah,
would say that.
yeah.
Yeah, my friend would say that to me all the time.
Yeah, even myself.
And my friend would say, and I'm like, but that's how normal people. They say, no, I just some friends. If you don't talk to them for a while, they got grudges. They'll be like, oh, you don't. Yeah, they start to feel some type of way. And I'm like, well, it's life. Like life get tough sometimes, and people need to do what they need to do. You need to give people space to do what they need to do. Yeah, especially when even when you don't have children or something, you're working. Some people imagine, some people are working 12-hour shifts, 13-hour shift. By the time they come home, they're tired.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Then they have to sleep, then wake up again early in the morning and go back to work. You get what I mean? So if you're gonna hold grudges, and I find that immature. Like I feel like it's life. Life get tough sometimes, and it's good when your friend call you because at least you know she's all right. Even if she hasn't phoned for a while, but that one time or 1 or 2 times she's gonna call, it's showing you that she's all right. Like she's trying to tell you that there's nothing happening. I'm fine. It's just life. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes I just send her a text message to see how are you doing, how are the kids.
Yeah.
Constantly be on the phone to be concerned about your friend.
Yeah, I have my friend that is in Minnesota. We were friends since we were like 16 or 15 years old. Believe me, since I came to the US, we've been talking like we just left each other yesterday. We talk about everything. She's like, I can't believe it. After all these years, I'm free. I'm talking. She said, you know how long I've been looking for friends to talk to the way I'm talking to you today? She said, I'm talking to you like to say we just left each other yesterday and we both have children. She has her daughter is like 20. My daughter is 19. We do talk like it was just yesterday, you know. She was just telling me the other day. She said, how do you know? Talking to you, it's like we never really separated for all that years. She said, I feel so good. and I'm seeing that I'm pouring my heart out, and nobody is judging me, nobody is accusing me of anything. I feel so free, and moreover, the energy that I feel when I talk to you is like I say, yeah, this is
You
my
can
friend.
be yourself.
This is just my friend, because can you imagine all that years we never really spoke? We just used to text each other, maybe on Messenger, girl, how are you? You doing, girlfriend? And that was it. But we keep girl, me and that girl, we spend like hours on the phone. It's like just yesterday. We so that's the kind of friendship that I'm talking about. And you feel it, the energy. But what like there's some friends that when you talk to them, as Nikita said before, we do we avoid the red flag, but it is there. We feel it. You do feel that something is not right, like you're talking to this person, but something is not really going on well. But believe me, but you still keep going. Why? Because as Haja said, we don't want to be alone.
Valia wrote, that's intelligent friendship. You guys will keep all the gist for that period, and when the communication start, it lasts for almost an hour
That's
plus.
what
Yeah,
happened to
you're
us.
right.
Yeah,
And that
You're
is so
right.
good.
that was
You're
happening.
right.
In that way, you're not gossiping about people. You're actually catching up on
Yeah,
yourself.
you catching up on yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We were just catching up on ourselves. We spent hours talking. She said, girl, I'm not getting tired. There's so much I need to tell you. I'm like, me too. There is so much I need to tell you. So we keep talking. And we have not even seen each other since then. We have not met yet. We still talking. We need to come and see you. I need to come and see you because if I come, she said, I'm taking a week off because I know we're going to spend the whole night, whole day talking. So that's the kind of friendship that
That's
very well.
organic. That's
Nothing there.
organic friendship. Organic,
Yeah,
man.
but those people that as Nikita said, very well, they are not real. But you just there. Why are you doing there? But you just there. Why? Because we don't want to be alone. That's it, and that's the kind of friendship that we have a lot now. We should really look for that. Look out for those kind of friendship, those negative energy friendship that they are the red flag.
Oh yeah, and then there's another red flag. There's some friendship. They don't like each other, but because they have one friend in common that the both don't like, hey, they'll come together like as if they're childhood best friend. There's some people like that. They don't like each other. Like for example, me and Nickita don't like each other. Yeah, no, and then but because we don't like you, Sister Maria, we have best friend now. Yeah, me and Nickita. Just that we should gossip about you. Just that we should challenge you, belittle you. Yeah, to make you feel some type of way. Knowing that because that's what is plenty in our community. That's what they do. You them don't like each other, but they recruit each other because they have one enemy in common. You will see them.
For example, what about them posting each other on Facebook birthday thing that very well they are not friendly. Very well they don't like each other. They'll be posting my bestie, my days. You'll be like, what is going on here?
Valley, night. Thank you for coming.
Night, Valley. So it's so odd. You go on. The worst thing. When you guys were friendly, they used to talk about the other person to you. You know very well that they don't like each other.
Exactly.
You know very well that the person used to gossip about the other person to you. So when you see them, honestly, when I see them like that on social media, calling each other bestie, I can say, God, what is happening here? Are you very well? I already know what is going on. I know very well you don't like each other, but you just doing it because of me. Just to bring you down. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Friends that just constantly buying your friendship. I don't like those kind of friendship.
Yeah, that's the kind of friendship. That one is plenty in our African
I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Don't buy my friendship. I love you because you're my sister.
You like that? Yeah.
Unconditional love. Yeah. Don't go buying me stuff to be your friend. No.
Exactly.
In our African community, it's so much there, my darling. So much. You see them chatting, sending each other picture, doing this. I'm like, okay, I'm here watching from the other side. I'm gonna be the referee, referee on you because I already know about the both of you guys. You already told me this about the other person. I already know you guys don't like each other, but just because I'm in the middle, my dear, they're gonna be friendly on social media. They will call each other. They will talk about you. That whole lecture is all about you.
Yes, they have nothing better to talk about.
Nothing better. Only you. What you doing? What you what's there? That's so bad,
Because the only thing they have in common is you. And like Kita was saying, it's true. Some people do that. They'll buy you gift. Like, for example, every time I see you, I'm like, oh, Mariam, guess what? I bought you this new watch. Oh, Mariam, oh, God, I was in the shop. Yeah, sometimes nobody's saying that don't gift your friend, but when you constantly do it, you just doing it for the person to be your friend. It's a bit,
Yes, yeah, that's like buying the person over, you know.
over. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that kind of friendship. I don't like it because I prefer you buying me something when it's my birthday, a special day for me, or also buy
is
me gift when I also buy you gift. For example, we can meet like you now. Your birthday is coming. I say, okay, let me buy her gift. But the next one that come in, if you don't buy me gift, I ain't gonna buy you gift
how
because
you
you
give
never
exactly.
return my
Yeah,
gift. You
it's
know.
true.
So
It's
if
true.
I keep doing it
It's,
continuously, I mean I'm buying your
it's true.
friendship, and that's not friendship. Because when I
Exactly.
do it on your birthday, you should do the same for me on my birthday. But if I
That's
keep doing it and you don't do it, girl, I'm bye because
that's so
that's just a
true.
red flag that you don't even care about me. It's just a red flag that you don't care, you
That's
know.
so
So
true.
I'm stopping right away. It's not about being enemy. It's just me now finding myself in I feel that I'm not
But
in a
it's
good
true.
place, you know.
But it's
Feel
true
that
because
I'm with the wrong person because
it's
friendship
true.
is giving,
Yeah,
friendship
give
is
and take.
love,
It's
friendship
give and take.
is sacrifice, friendship is everything lovely, you know, caring. But if I keep caring for you, not caring for me, that's not friendship. I'm buying you.
And
So
then
at the
and then
end of the day,
no, no, go on, sister. Go on, sister.
so at the end of the day, when I really need you, you're not gonna be there for me because I was the one that was just buying you. I was the one that was forcing you. I was the one that was showing love. That was being charisma. So you were not showing it to me. So if when I need you, you're never gonna show up. That's where
Exactly.
it stuck us so much harder. Sometimes when we be in problem, we need a friend to be there for us. The friend don't show up, then we start crying. Oh, my friend was there. I was there for her. No, you were there for her, but she was never there for you. You never saw the red flag, or you
She's there for
neglect
the
you.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ignore the red flag and didn't really get it right. Because if you are cooking for your friends, you are doing this for your friends, and your friend is now giving you back what you gave to them. It's same thing with relationship. I'm showing you love and you're not giving me the same energy, girl. You have to run because that's not your man. The same thing with friendship. That's not your friend because if you are giving and you're not receiving, love is to give and receive. But if you
Yes.
don't receive what you give, you have to take off your shoe or you got your high on, put it down and start running. Because when you need them, they're not going to be there for you. That's just a
Exactly.
big red flag that every one of us, I've happened to me before. I've ignored by the end of the day when I needed the person, they were not there for me. It stuck me like this in my heart. Like I was like, I got down on my knee and cried like a baby. I'm like, wow. You want to tell me everything that I did? Yeah, because she never took me to be her friend. I was the one that was buying, you know. So when it happened to me, I did ignore the red flag from the beginning. So I should blame myself. That's just it.
And also, there's some friends as well, right? It annoys me. Like, for example, their friend, like for example, me and Kia can be friends now, right? And I can me and Mariam, me and you be arguing. I can give you some disrespect. I can insult you for no reason. Kia know what I'm doing is wrong, but she will back me
Mm-hmm.
knowing that I'm in the wrong. I hate that type of friendship. Like be
Yeah.
friend with somebody and be truthful to the person. If the person is doing something wrong to somebody, let the person know, hey, what you're doing is not right. But I don't know if some people feel like if they do that, they're going to lose the friendship. I'd rather be
Mm-hmm.
friend with somebody on a raw than be friend with somebody fake. You get me? Because
Yes.
I'm not gonna allow you because what I'm not gonna accept, I'm not gonna allow you to do that to somebody else. And I'm there egging you on going, yeah, Kia, you're absolutely right. When I know for a fact that you're not right, what you're doing is
Exactly.
wrong, you know? And those are the kind of people that when the friends are going downhill, you know, they'll be supporting the friend. Once the friends have totally collapsed, the friends that have no friends anymore, nobody like the friends anymore, and then now that's when they move themselves from the friend and start talking about, see, your character, you are the way you are because of your character. But
Exactly.
in the beginning, they
Mm-hmm.
never said that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you get
And
me?
That's it.
also people gonna say that you're the same thing as them. So you two
Exactly.
walking together, they're gonna think that you're the same person. You're doing the
Exactly.
same thing as them. You're the same. You lie alike. You stealing. You know, and down in your heart, you know you don't do those things, but because you didn't stop your friends, so now you're
Exactly.
labeled.
And another one again, which we didn't talk about, is about relationship. For example, you got a friend and you know your friend is going out with someone, or maybe a guy won your friend, and you find out at the end of the day that this guy is going behind my friend. They see where he's going behind me. I think as those and you, the other friend, you ignore it, like just play deaf ear and like, no, I don't care. he said he want me, even if you go back to her and say he want her, that's not me, I'm not interested. Or for example, very well your sister or your friend is in a relationship with a guy, and you take another person, another friend of yours, and introduce them to that person, to that guy, just to make your friend to feel bad. That's another red flag in friendship too, because if I'm your friend, if I'm going out with someone, because men, sometimes men can be too dirty, if I'm going out with someone, you have no right to introduce another person to my fiance, or my boyfriend or my husband, because very well if it happens, some men misbehave, so you are my friend, you should protect me behind my back, you should watch that for me. When I know that, what I do is that, and maybe if I find out that your man is going behind one of my friends, I will not tell you because I will be afraid not to break your heart, but I might talk to the man, and saying that, hey, you're going out with my friend. What do you want to do with the other friend? It's not right. Or what you want to do with my sister? That's another big time red flag which we didn't talk about, which we should not be talking about for people to know, because it happened a lot. You can be friendly with somebody, you have your fiance and your friend come, you call her best friend, and she take another friend and introduce them to your man.
That's
because
true.
if you love me as a friend, you never ever take my
Or
relationship for granted.
it will be that same friend sometimes want even the man. Forget about who
Yeah,
could help
yeah,
the friend up.
yeah. Also,
Some
that
people
and
won't even want the
that's
man.
yeah, that's another one to rent, which is very bad, because when somebody very well, somebody is calling, because sometimes they know that the man is not, maybe they are not in love with you, or you are the one that in love with the man, or you kind of like managing the relationship. Don't bring your friend down, because even if the relationship is not working, you shouldn't be the one to introduce the man to another person.
No, but sometimes, Sister Mariam, sometimes they know the relationship is working, but it's that, like Mandingo people call it kumva. I don't know how to say that in my English.
Jamfa, okay.
No, kumva.
Kumvan, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they know the relationship is working, but because they see the man treating you good, yeah, but they don't know. They can only see from the outside how he's treating you good, but they don't
Yeah,
know other stuff you handle, you put up with in the marriage or in the relationship. So because
yeah,
they see that few second of the guy treating you good, so in their
nicely.
mentality, oh my God, you
Yeah,
have the best man, and they now want that man. So they're gonna do
yeah.
everything to have that man. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that
So
was like, as she said, a kumfana, kumfana. Yeah,
yeah.
it's how they call it
I
kumfana.
don't have
It's
to
like
say it in English.
no, it's like when somebody is, and how do they call it? Like somebody is, they want to know, they want to find out what is going on. They want to like, and they are like anxious. Okay, they are like anxious to be in something. They see something is happening. They don't want to ask questions. They just feel everything is gold from outside. So they just go in and act like, okay, I want to know what is going on. I want to know what she's enjoying. I want to really know if it's real. So that's what I mean by kumfa in Madingo. It's some, for me, if somebody being anxious of knowing what is happening, what is happening behind closed door.
They just want to
Yeah.
be nosy to
Ahead,
go and
ahead,
find out.
nosy, yeah, that shit. Nosy and want to they just want to just know. It's not they want to stay with the person. And sometimes at the end of the day, they don't even want to be in their relationship. They
Mm.
just want to go in there and find out if what is happening is really happening, or if it's just something that you just making up. So that those are the red flags. Yeah, those are
And
the
and
big time
and
red flags.
and then there's another red flag. Like if you're going out with your friends, everybody dress up, everybody's looking at each other. You might be the bold one to say to your friend, you know what, if they're looking good, oh my God, you look so nice from head to toe. And some friends, you might not even be looking that great, but they will
They,
lie to you.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Right,
They
right,
will
you.
never let
You
you
know,
go,
like, you look great. So you can go out, yeah, while they're looking hot on the street, yeah.
Yes, it's horrible.
But that's why I don't ask somebody how I look when I'm dressed. I'm just going to dress and look at myself and say, I look pretty and I'm gone. I don't ask anybody. How do you see me? Even my if I have a relationship, even my men, when I'm dressing, I'm not asking you, baby, how do you see this? No, I'm just going to look at myself in the mirror and be satisfied. I'm kind of very confident, in those kind of things, because your man will lie to you because maybe he don't want to make you to feel bad. Maybe he might lie to you. And your friend, the same thing, because of jealousy, maybe because you're looking more flashy, and then she saw you looking so nice, or because maybe she want to be looking the best out there. So when you ask her, she's gonna lie to you most of the time. So at the end of the
Yes,
day, I don't ask nobody, Nikita. I just dress up, look at myself, and say, "Girl, you ready to go? Let's go." And I hit up the street. Whatever I
exactly.
said, I'm taking down myself. I do not ask people from the beginning. When I was young, I used to do that. But since I've been living on my own and understanding that friendship is not all, I don't ask anybody approval. The way I dress, what? No, I don't ask nobody. I will just dress up, look at myself in the mirror, and say I'm good to go. Maybe the only person I do ask when I was in the UK, because I just came, my daughter and I would say, Jenna, how do you see me? In fact, sometimes I don't even ask her. She said, Mommy, you look too lovely. I say, okay, that's good. My daughter already approved, but I don't ask anyone. Nah, I don't want you to bring me down. No.
Exactly. And then
Yeah,
you
no, I
won't have
don't.
that confidence when you go out as well, isn't
Yeah,
it?
we are. If you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you look good, when you go out there, you have the confidence in yourself. But when somebody tell you, sometimes you go out there, you don't even know how you look because you're not too sure if you look good because you always want somebody to approve, of a. If you go out, nobody tell you you look beautiful, you look cute. You be like, like, oh,
You're
am
all
I looking
tense up
bad?
and
Yeah,
wondering.
you'll be.
Yeah.
Am I looking bad because nobody is really praising me? No, but if you look in the mirror and then tell yourself, I look cute and I'm good to go. You don't need no one to no one approval out there when you go. You just put on that confidence and start walking up, and that's how other people will start and praising you.
Work on you. That's so important. That's what
Yeah.
we were saying before. Spend that time with yourself. Love you. You
Hmm.
know, build up on your confidence. You don't just
Yeah.
need your friend only to be telling you, girl, you look
Yeah.
nice in that. You need to love you as well. Build up your
Yeah.
relationship with yourself.
That's just the best thing. Our relationship with ourselves is just it will save you for so many red flags from friendship, from relationship or whatsoever
Yes,
shape that we call it. It will save you for a lot. Situationship, whatever we want to call it, it will save you
that's
a
so true.
lot.
And the
Yeah,
other
but
thing
honestly,
is like when you feel nervous around your friends because you don't know what they're like, always unpredictable. You don't know if they're gonna snap. You don't
yeah,
know
Yeah.
yeah.
what to expect from them. That kind of relationship as well.
Yeah, that's another way. Yeah, that's another way to detect a red flag. Yeah, that's just a yeah. I know
Yeah,
we
you
do.
don't know if they're gonna compliment you or they're gonna be angry at you. You see, you're constantly like on shelves because of them.
That's true.
That's a
That's
red
it.
flag there.
That's a red
Yeah,
flag.
a big time red flag. That's it.
That's true.
Anyway,
Thank you,
I
ladies.
think
We've been here. Yeah, we've been here 1 hour now.
yeah,
So
yeah.
before we go, what would be your advice, Nikita, before we go, about this topic, fake friends? What would you, all those people who have friends out there, what would be your advice to give them about looking out for fake friends and toxic friendship and the red flags?
First of all, I would say work on you. Become your own friend first. And if you know how to love yourself, then you will know what love to look for in that friend. You will know what to expect from the friendship that you're looking for. You're not going to go out and accept foolishness from people, which is so important because that's what I used to accept from a lot of people, like pleasing them. And in
That's
that way, they hurt me a lot in that way. So first, love yourself, put yourself first, and in
yeah,
that way, people will respect you. Your friends will respect you, family will respect you, and you will respect yourself.
that's
So look out for all those, and you will have great friendship.
Oh, thank you so much, Nikita. What about you, Sister Mariam? What would be your advice for the people out there that's got friends and all that?
My advice would be the first is to love yourself. Yeah, love yourself, and as I'm not really repeating what Nikita said, but that's
But
exactly what I was going to
that's
tell
the
to
main,
you.
yeah,
But that's the
that's
main thing. Love yourself, know
yeah,
yourself. Try to spend time with yourself to know before you go out there and ask for anybody approval. Look in the mirror, as I said before. I look in the mirror, I dress up, and I say, "Good girl, you're good to go."
so
So
yeah,
you don't need anybody approval, So at the end of the day, when you go out there, you meet friends out there. You don't need to depend on them for everything. Just be dependable on yourself. Put yourself first always. Don't count on people' opinion, your friends' opinion for everything that you do. Make your own decision before you ask. Ask for advice. Advice is always good. Sometimes
Yes.
it's good to listen to other people before you take certain decision, but Before you ask for that advice, make sure you already know what you wanted. You just need a little bit of tip, a little bit of adding up to what you decided to do before you ask anybody for advice. And also you have to look for this kind of friendship where, as I said, transparent friendship, people that are very transparent. Don't always let friend you don't always have to be the one that talk in friendship,
Exactly.
the one that explain, the one that please. No, you're not a pleaser. You always have to let your friends to do the same thing for you, because the whole thing is love. Friendship is love. So don't
Yes.
always give. Before you give, you should, or when you give, do expect something for them, but if at the end of the day you are the one that always gave me and you're not getting nothing back, you have to withdraw yourself, because that's not friendship. That's just a big red flag there. So
And
that's
be
my
a
advice.
reflection of what you want to see as well.
Yeah, that's it.
You
Yeah,
be
be a
that role
reflection of
model as
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your own role model before you even go out there. Because yeah, that's the we never really talk about that. I see people, this is not role model. No, role model where? Be yourself first. We all have, for me, I can always say your role model should be somebody very great, somebody that you see that have an impact in your life. But your role model cannot be somebody which don't contribute to your life. That's not role model. That's not the meaning of being asking or claiming that somebody is your role model. I think our role model should be like our hardworking mothers, or those even those actresses. They should be. No, no. I didn't say, I'm not against people calling like Beyonce and all those people your role model. I'm not against it, but what impact does Beyonce have in your life for you to say Beyonce
Not
is your
role
role
model. They
model?
can be your celebrity crush. Like you can have
Yes.
celebrity crush. Like with
But I've
me,
seen some
yeah, but
people
not
on
role
social
model.
media. I've
Your
seen some
more
people say,
role model is your mom.
yeah, I've seen some people always say like this person is my role model. I'm like, they are just people you only see them on the TV. Role model is what impact the person has on you. And that's what you call role model. My mother, I would say my mother is my role model. Maybe one of my aunts that I see what she's hardworking,
Yeah.
lovely, caring, always there for people, and
Or you could
educated, intelligent. Then I can say she is my role model. But role model is
or you
somebody
could
that
be
you
a
don't even know
friend, or you could be a friend who's absolutely doing all the right thing in the
all
book.
the right thing
Yeah,
in
all
the
the
book.
right thing. That could be like a role
Yeah,
model, yeah.
that can be my role model. But my role model
Yeah.
cannot be somebody that I see on the TV. One of my, yeah, so she can be my crush, as Haja said. So we should
Yeah.
try to look for all those things, because you know what I'm saying here. If we don't look at all those things, we always run to the wrong friendship, because you have to know the difference between role model and the crush. And, you have to know a
Absolutely.
difference between a friend and just acquaintance.
Especially, yeah, acquaintance, yes.
Yeah, you have to know the difference, because if you don't know the difference, you always go into bad friendship.
That's
So
what I
I
told
hope
my
you guys
friends. I
get
said,
the
be your
message.
own role model. I always tell them, you don't go to school to go and copy people, especially their bad attitude. You go
No,
and be
no.
the role model to them. Go and show them what love is, true friendship.
Yes,
And don't
yes,
go to
that's it.
control people, I tell them. Because
Yeah,
I will tell
that's it.
you, you're wrong. You don't go and try to control your friends. That don't mean you're going to be a good friend to them, you know? So
Anyway,
you
that's
be
my
your good
advice.
role
I know
model.
my advice have switched
Yeah,
because something just came in. Yeah, because always, we never
no,
really discuss that.
no, no, no,
So,
no.
but something just went off. My advice
That,
just switched.
no, that's always the case. But you're right, though. It's true because our role model is supposed to be like family members or like aunties or even if older. Like for example, like there's this girl that I know. Well, she's a woman. I've known her for a while now, and I find her as a role model because why?
And my whole,
Yeah,
yeah.
she had kids. She had kids and she became a single mom, she took care of her kids
Hmm.
very well, her
Yeah.
kid is very educated, he's got a good
Hmm.
job, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like I sort of the situation I was in, I sort of saw myself in her situation. Do you get me? And she said to me, she always said it to me. She's Congolese, by the way. She said, Hadja, she said, look at me. She goes, I've got 3 different baby fathers. She goes, I don't care what the world say about me. She goes, that's because God put me in this certain situation. God put me in this situation. She goes, I'm not a whore or anything. She goes, it just I
No.
haven't find the right person. Do you get me?
Yes.
Right?
That's it.
She,
That's it.
she before she was a sporty, she was very active, sporty. I used to do running. Do you get me? Like we're so relatable, it's unreal. And
Yeah.
her oldest son, is she raised him up. The children are so polite, they're the most polite kids. Like you always want to be around them. Do you know what I mean? Her house is always clean because she's got OCDs. Yeah, her house is spotless. This Congolese girl, her house is spotless. The children is immaculate. Do you know what I mean? And she said to me, she said, Haja, in this life, no, it doesn't. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Prove yourself to yourself. Prove yourself to yourself. She goes, when I had these children, she goes, I knew time would get tough. I knew it would be tough. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I just accepted it. She said, everything that came in my way, I just accepted it. She said, look at me now. All of her children are grown up. Now, she's even now married. She's happily married now. And and the child she have had with him now is she have had 2 more kids with him, with the new fella. They got 2 more kids, and she said, and the other 3 before that was with completely different father, and then with this guy, the last guy, she got 2 kids with him, and then they're happily married, and then he's cherished her like he worshipped the floor of her, like. He loved
what
her.
happened.
Yeah.
She said to me all the time, she said, look, I've hit the jackpot. She goes, and then she's the one that is insecure, and he loved everything about her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because when she first got with him, she used to be like, oh, but how would he accept the other kids? I've got them from 3 different previous guys before. But the guy, absolutely, I'm telling you now, like, absolutely adore her. That's by the grace of God, my sister.
Yeah.
But that's another time.
Yeah, and then now she's like happy. When I see her, I can say to her, say, you know what, you're like my role model because certain things I've been through, you've been through it, I can literally see myself in her. And she never give up. Like she got her education, she's been to university. Now all of her kids are grown. Now she's working, like it proved to me that it's never too late. Like there's always a light in the tunnel. Do you know what I mean? There's always light. We always think that most of us always have that image in our head, or in life you have to get married before you have children. And when things happen to certain people differently, we're so quick to judge people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well, she always said to me, she goes, block your ears, don't care about what people, prove yourself wrong. She said, when I had those kids, I needed to finish my education. I needed to make sure my kids get educated because I know tomorrow they're going to take care of me, and I don't want my kids to have any basic job. Do you get what I mean? And now, she's now smiling. All of the kids are good. So we just have to let people know, it's never too late with that scenario. And friends, if you see the red flag in friendship, forget that friendship, because nobody want to be somewhere where if somebody's belittling you, or somebody doesn't have no respect for you, or somebody's only there because of their own interest. Do you get what I mean? Like life is too short for that, But I think as a human, like what Nickita was saying, we should love ourselves and we should learn to live alone. Learn to be alone. Because once you learn to be alone, that's the power, Once you learn to be alone, even if friends come in and out, you don't care. Even if guys come in your life and go, you don't care. Because why? You like your own comfort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that was my advice. Thank you for all the people that watch us, and may you guys continue to share and like our page. And may God bless all you guys. Love you all.
Thank you for watching.
Night. Thank you for
having me.
Oh, you're welcome, Nickita. You need to stop being shy. She's so shy.
No, Nickita, that's not, you don't have to. Nickita, you didn't speak like you were shy, though, so I don't want to be shy.
Nikki